Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. The video is titled "The Absolute Worst Possible Advice for the Military." Why, you might ask? Because, well, this advice that I'm about to give you is going to be based off of the successes and the downfalls of my life. Because, one, the video that I'm posting right now isn't the video that's supposed to be uploaded. The video that's supposed to be uploaded right now is actually for the first time. Her name's Sheila. Still being edited by me, but since I have such a high standard, I don't like the quality. And we're going to wait until we post it. But the video reminded me, and if you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe because you don't want to miss out. And your boy's almost at 100,000 subscribers. But the video reminded me of just how far I have come. Especially if you guys, some of you guys binge watch my entire videos and you comment on my very first video, yo, bro, I got down to your... I'm like, yo, that's insane. But I've done some cool stuff in my life that more than likely people that have been in existence for longer than me will never get the same experiences as me ever in their lifetime, even though they've been on this earth longer than me. This is what I would tell somebody to do what I did, but faster. Shit, I just fell on my ass. I don't know if most of you guys can relate to me, but I feel like most of you who are subscribed do relate to me. You guys can tell that I am somebody who wants to live a life with no regrets. Like, I literally have millionaires I can call for advice and just their opinions and just, hang out. You know what I'm saying? That first piece of advice is to become fearless. You have to let your goals dictate who you are. Do not put anything above your goals besides Jesus. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys put fear of being different in front of your goals. You guys put things that have no relevancy in 2 to 3 years in front of your goals. You guys are scared to be different. But the thing about being successful, Michael Jordan is different from 99.9% of people because he put his goals above everything else, and now he's celebrated because he did that. You guys have to realize that your life, and this is what I realized. I'm basically going to say what I realized, bro. Like, and this makes it easier. Every feeling that you feel right now, every emotion that you feel, it's been felt by someone who is where you want to be. And if you can feel that, and if they can feel that, that means you can become wherever they're at in life, bro. Like, do not feel like you are inadequate. You guys cannot overthink it. Just start. I promise you. You guys have to turn your brain off. What I tended to do was I tried to figure out every step of the way and not actually take the first step. But bro, I promise you, if you just start walking, it just falls into place, and I cannot explain it until you try it. The second thing I'm going to say, that's the worst possible advice ever, especially if you're in the military. You have no bills, essentially. Like, depending on what circumstances you joined the military in, I personally didn't have any bills. And you know what I did? I set aside a percentage of my money. Actually, I didn't even set aside. I just spent my money, bro. I spent my money, and I learned as many skills as possible. And the main skill that I'm using right now is how to record, edit, and make a good video with great storytelling to the point where the United States Army is calling me to speak to every recruiting command to talk about how we can get retention numbers up. I have a video with millions of views on it. I get sponsors, etc., etc. You guys have to believe in yourself, and you guys have to invest in yourselves. Like, bro, I've spent countless amounts of money learning different things like stock market, stock options, crypto. I freaking built my own crypto mining rig in my barracks. You guys have to believe in yourself, and you guys have to try new things. I made over $70,000 in the stock market via stock options just by playing around, not taking it serious. And I lost it all, but I proved to myself that I can do it. You have to prove to yourself that you can do what you plan to do early on, bro, because you're going to build this mindset that's just capable of anything you set your mind to. And I proved to myself that I was able to make somebody's yearly wage in a couple of months, and I can do it again. And I did do it again, but I also lost it again. But I was freaking 19 or 20 in a barracks, and I didn't really have nothing to lose, bro. If I lost it all, the Army was still going to be there for me. And so if you're young in the military, bro, obviously save, put 5% in your TSP, but like use those years to mess up as much as possible. Learn what you like the most, because you could get rich. Because I want to be successful / I want to be wealthy. I'm not gonna lie to you all, boys. I want to be I want to buy whatever I want. I want the freedom that money can buy. I want to do what I want. And so learn how to make money fast and not a lot of physical effort or something that makes money while you sleep as soon as possible. Once it happens, even if it's making shoes, making a brand, creating content, whatever, as fast as possible, and you're gonna get addicted to it, and you're just going to just become somebody who is just a winner. And not only that, you're gonna be surrounded by winners because you just naturally attract like-minded individuals, which is why I'm glad I joined the military, bro. Like, you guys, which is my second point, you guys have to get away from people who do not have the same mindset as you. It is dangerous because you're going to be second guessing yourself, bro. You're going to be second guessing your dreams, your goals, because it's somebody else who has low self esteem because they don't think they're worth it. It's going to rub off on you. I would rather be alone and isolated in my own thoughts than be with somebody who has bad company, bro. What else? The next one is tough, but you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. One of my drill sergeants told me this when I was in basic training. Every situation that you can become uncomfortable, do it, because especially in the army, you're going to be okay. Basic training proves that you can be okay. The experience alone, the uncomfortableness, you get used to it. And so when you want to do things that actually matter for the first time, it's going to be okay. You have to prove to yourself that you can do it very early on if you want to become the person that you want to become. And my next point is you have to know what type of person you want to become. A lot of you guys in my comment section don't know what you want, but like you guys have some idea, some life that you want to live. If it's retiring your parents, living in a big house, getting this or getting that, there is a roadmap on how to get it, and you just have to, through trying a bunch of different things, create that roadmap and do not deviate from the plan. And you can't take life too seriously, bro. Like I said before, one thing that really helps me is just realizing that we all live kind of the same life. That's why when you're on TikTok, there's like videos with so many views because of what? It's relatable, bro, because we have the same life experience. We all had strict parents. We've all had parents that did this. We all had, you know what I'm saying, bro? Life is not very unique in some aspects. There's somebody else who's experienced those same things that you've experienced. The difference is how you react to your problems or how you react to those experiences. You can either let it consume you, break you down, and let it take away from the person that you want to become, or you can let it build you and have it to be something that you look back on as something that changed you for the better, because you cannot stay the same person, bro. We all know people who are still stuck in high school mentally, bro. If you want to be somebody, you can't be the same person. It requires change. You have to have an identity shift. You can't make a goal to be healthy without saying I am a healthy person, because you're just going against the grain and it's going to be harder. You have to make life easier for yourself. If I want to become a successful YouTuber, I am a YouTuber. I'm not a soldier who does YouTube. I am a YouTuber. Punch your drill sergeant in the face and assert dominance. Looking back at my life, I'm looking at the video that I'm editing, I'm like, damn, bro. I've done some pretty cool stuff. I know some pretty high profile people. A lot of you guys look up to me, and although I'm not perfect and I'm not the perfect influence, I cuss a lot. I want to kind of be at least some sort of positive influence in you guys' life, bro. Some of you guys might be feeling down and shit, bro. Life ain't that serious. You be alright, bro. Like, you got this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's joining the military or not joining the military, you know what I'm saying? I can only share my life, and I can only tell you guys the things that I take positively and the things that I wouldn't do. The things that I wouldn't do is being around people who aren't good for me, and just sticking around people who aren't good for me because I'm just lonely, or I just don't know what else to do. And I would say to that, find a hobby that you can do by yourself. For me, it's soccer or making videos or, working out, because video games, I'm not gonna lie to you boys, it's becoming a waste of time to me because it's just taking away the time that I could be spending towards you guys or other things. But do not spend time with people who are bad for you, who bring you down, who don't speak life into you, who are going to get you in trouble. And you know this. You know you shouldn't be hanging out with these people. You know you shouldn't be spending time with that girl. but you do it anyway because you're bored. You have to get used to being bored, bro. Like, once you get past basic training in AIT and you get to your first duty station, it's going to be boring, especially when you haven't made friends yet. Do not fall for the distractions that's going to negatively impact your life. Have a good life, go out, party, but do it responsibly and be with good company, bro. And although I said spend a lot of money to learn skills and when you're young in an army, make a lot of mistakes and whatnot, but still, you have to learn from your mistakes. If you guys are just making a bunch of mistakes, you're not learning from them, you're not getting the point. And you guys have to take a step back, stop doing what you're doing to evaluate what is causing me to repeat the same mistake and identify it and destroy it. You know what I'm saying? What other words of wisdom can I share upon you guys? I will also say, once you get past a certain age, relationships, I don't want to sound shallow, but most of them are purely transactional slash what you can provide for each other versus, oh, I just like you because you're a cool person. Those relationships still exist. But for me, for an example, if I didn't have a big YouTube channel and if I was just some random dude, I probably would not have known any of the high level profile people that I know. I'm just being honest. Instead of looking for what you can get from people, look how you can serve them, bro. Like, that should be your goal just by default. Like, and I promise you, it will get you farther than you putting yourself first. Now, obviously, right? I do preach being selfish in terms of your time. And when you actually have a mission and a set goal, be selfish. But, like, if you're trying to branch out and network, put people's needs before yours. You get what you want by helping others get what they want. I promise you. Let me know if you guys like these kind of talks. Like I said before, this was mainly because the video that I'm editing right now isn't ready yet, but I don't want to leave you guys hanging for more than 2 weeks because I love y'all boys. We're almost at 100K, so subscribe if you're new. I don't want to speak for too long. This video is 17 minutes long. Take risks, bro. Take risks. Stop acting like you have enough time. Stop acting like you have time to figure it out. Figure it out now. Because so many people, when they get to where they want to go, they say they wish they started sooner. Start now. Stop overthinking it. Stop thinking about step 2 and just act on step 1, bro. Like, homie, you joined the army. Congratulations. You got past basic training. You got past ASE. Now what? Make a dream board. Make goals. Literally put a whiteboard in your room that you see every day so you don't forget. And so when you have a bad day, you're not pissed off all the time because you know why you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Be like one of those soldiers who got the pictures of their wives or kids in their helmet. But you have a freaking 2024 Super that's British racing green with yellow. You know what I'm saying, baby boy? Like, you guys will see a Super on this channel. And I'm mainly making this because I'm gonna look back at this video and I'm like, damn, yeah, he was cooking. He was right. Like, I know I'm gonna be successful, boys, and I want you guys to become successful as well. So if you're new to the army or if you're not in the army yet and you want to speak to people, join the Discord. If you're having trouble with ASVAB, link in the description below. We got resources to help you out as well. And watch my other videos and just see what I've done with my life and see what you can do with yours potentially.